everyone, my name is Tim Carroll, and today I'm going to be observing the application of Apple Maps on the MacBook Pro. I personally have not used it, so I am curious what it'll be like to use it. I'm going to open the application now. So, to begin with, you have up at the top left corner the exit thing, or the minimize or maximize the window, so there's that. And then up here there's the directions. You can click on it, you can say my location, and then you can type in, I'll just say Full Sail University, so you can get that. So there's that. You can select what route you want, and then you can also do the walk version of transit, which I've tried this just today because this is the second time looking at it, and the walking directions don't really work for transit for longer areas, so that's one thing that could be improved. I mean, it's not needed, but I guess I am also used to Google Maps, which will do that, and it will show longer times, I think. Not positive on that. Pretty sure it does, though. So, you have the drive thing, so you can get details, which, if you click on it, it shows all the directions that you would have to do. So, there's that, and then, say you didn't want that one, you can use the alternate route, because the other one was fastest. Same thing, click on details, you can see that. So, say you want to print out the this first one, the fastest route, the directions. Say you wanted to print that out. You could just right click, but it doesn't work. I would think that, that's just me, I would think you'd be able to do that. So that's one thing I think I could improve on. But if you really wanted to print them out, you can. You just go to print, and the file print, and it'll show your things. So, like, shows a picture of the whole thing, which I think it's cool, and it even shows like a close-up of the last picture, the last part of it, and then you can see that it has the directions and how to get there. So that's cool if you want to do that. But I really think that you should be able to just right-click or click on something down here to be able to decide what you want to do. So that's that. This button up here, if you click it, it goes to your current location. So it shows that. There's a way to exit out. We'll exit out of that. I think it's down here on the bottom left. You can show traffic or show 3D map, which is an option to do that. Say you want, like I said, this takes you to your current location. And up here you can search, like you can look at your favorites, or these just from what I've looked at recently. So say I wanted to see Full Sail University, so there's that. But that's kind of cool. Or you can type in here for addresses, which I think I'll show that with my on-screen keyboard. So say we wanted to look up say you want to find like a food place or whatever you like. One of my favorite restaurants is Culver's, so C-U-L. So Culver's. Oh, and you have suggestions of Culver's nearby. So let's see that. Oh, this is a feature I didn't notice before. So you have that, and you can see what spots. Say I want to look at Culver's around me. I'll say go to my location and click. We'll type Culver's in again because Culver's nearby. And there you go. So you can do that, which then you can click on all these different ones, which I did not know there was that many around me. But I guess it does make sense since Culver's is made from, or is their main things was in Wisconsin. So, yeah. So there's that. So then you can click on, we'll say the closest one to me, well, one of them. Click on it and oh, we have information on it, hours that they're open, and their address, and phone number or website. I think that's kind of cool to have that. Useful to know. Oh, don't do delivery, which a lot of places are doing now. So yeah, it's just about time. Or sometime it's probably gonna happen. But they have things from Yelp. See the reviews. It's cool. Oh, and I can even add it to favorites by clicking this, or I can get directions. Oh, that's curious. Cool. Not curious. It's just cool. So yeah, there's that. I'm curious. The walking this thing actually works. So if, I guess since it's too close, I understand the transit doesn't work, but walk it would take a while to get there for walking compared to driving. I'm just curious. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think that's a cool feature they have. So there's that. And then up here, so we have the search thing, so you can type in that. So that was cool. This, share this map. I guess you can share it to Facebook. I'm curious. Oh, you can mail it, message it, there's notes, hit the favorites, one more. Oh, okay. That's cool. And then up here there's map, which is different views you can do, or transit, which I don't know. Oh, it shows train lines. Okay, that's cool. It shows the trains. Then there's satellite view. So, what is that? I'm gonna say, let's go look at favorites and go to Full Sail University. So you can see that. I just love programs like this because I personally like looking at satellite views of things, which I think it's a cool idea. So there's that, and you can zoom in. That. Okay, so another cool thing is that up in this top right corner, which I'm going to switch the map so you can see it, is it shows current temperature at what you're looking at. I think that's a really unique feature because say you're in another state and you're just curious what the weather is there currently. You can do that. That's kind of cool to see. Okay, other features they have of this, let's get out directions. So down here in the lower left, you can show traffic or not. You can just toggle that on and off. Or show 3D map, which is another thing they have. Which is cool, like, it's not cool in map or transit mode, but satellite view. You do this, you can zoom in. It's also down here. Click 2D, click 3D. You can zoom. See if you zoom in, kind of shows how the trees look almost 3D. Not always. Doesn't always work. But the only thing I don't like about this is how long it takes to load. If you can see the gray areas, it takes a while to load. So there's that. Oh, I guess if you just clicked on the top right over here, you can click there. Let's put it back to 2D, which just shows normal views. Oops. And drag this out. But you can also zoom in by going zoom in, plus sign down here, or the minus sign in the lower right corner. And then you can turn direction to see what it would look like in a different direction, which I don't think I'd use it that often, but it's still interesting. So overall, I really feel that this is a great app, and it's easy to use. Another thing you can do is say you want to mark a new place. Oops. Whoopsie. So you want to mark a new place. I'm going to zoom out a little. And I want to mark down here. I'm going to mark a pin here. That pin. One thing I don't like is you can't change the name of this. That is something I feel is something that could be improved because, well, I guess it does show down here. But say you wanted to save one, you can't just do that. You could save it as a location, and it would just show that. So that's another thing that could be fixed. So 2 things I say that should be fixed on this program would be to be able to click directions and get print, or just be able to right click or something on here and click print. Another thing would be when you place a pin, you should be able to change the name. Those are 2 things I think could improve it. Other than that, I don't think it would make it greater. It would just be more convenient. So there's things like that, which it's kind of nice to be able to use this program very easily and figure it out. So there is my tour of the Apple Maps application for the laptop. I think it's really nice to look at and use, and it's fun to explore this and observe it. I really think that the design choices made by the designers, that all these decisions, like being able to make it so you can hide or show labels or show traffic, I think it's kind of cool that you can do that. But I really feel like everything's designed well, and they are very consistent with things. And yeah, I really think it's cool that they have this app. And again, those 2 little things I think could be improved, but no, that's not needed. So other than that, I really like this app, and I'm really happy I was able to mess around with it. So I thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thanks.